भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी. So continuing continuing with the discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 16, text number 17 onwards. तस्यैवं वर्तमानस्य पूर्वेषां वृत्तिमन्वहं नातिदूरे किलाश्चर्यं यथासीत् तन्निबोध मे. Now you may hear from me of what happened while Maharaj Parikshit was passing his days hearing of the good occupations of his forefathers and being absorbed in thought of them. Text 18. धर्मपदकेन चरन् विच्छयाम् उपलभ्य गाम् पृच्छति स्माश्रु वदनां विवत्सामेव मातरम्. The personality of religious principles, Dharma, was wandering about in the form of a bull, and he met the personality of earth in the form of a cow who appeared to grieve like a mother who had lost her child. She had tears in her eyes, and the beauty of her body was lost. Thus, Dharma questioned the earth as follows. Purport. The bull is the emblem of the moral principle, and the cow is a representative of the earth. When the bull and cow are in a joyful mood, it is to be understood that the people of the world are also in a joyful mood. The reason is that the bull helps production of grains in the agricultural field, and the cow delivers milk, the miracle of aggregate food values. The human society therefore maintains these two important animals very carefully so that they can wander everywhere in cheerfulness. But at the present moment, in this age of Kali, both the bull and the cow are now being slaughtered and eaten up as foodstuff by a class of men who do not know the Brahminical culture. The bull and cow can be protected for the good of all human society simply by spreading of Brahminical culture as the topmost perfection of all cultural affairs. By advancement of such culture, the morale of society is properly maintained, and so peace and prosperity also attained without extraneous effort. When Brahminical culture deteriorates, the bull and cow are mistreated, and the resultant actions are prominent by the following symptoms. So, this dharma in the form of bull was happily roaming around, and he saw Mother Cow, or Mother Earth in the form of a cow, and she was grieving, she was crying. I'm properly writing how when the bull and cow they are happy, bull and cow represent mother and father for us. So if they are happy, the people in general will be happy, the kids will be happy. Means the bull helps in production of grains and it represents dharma. So if people are following dharma and they are taken care of by Mother Earth and the cow who gives milk, then there is nothing else one needs. Bull produces grains and bull is dharma. Cow gives milk, cow is Mother Earth. What else we need for a happy living? But it's the age of Kali when they both are now being slaughtered, killed for food, and the Kali Yuga people they don't know where the food is going to come from. They think it comes from tractors. When the tractors go and till the earth, they think they can get food. But if Mother Earth stops giving the food, no matter how much agriculture we try to do, we try to cultivate, no matter how much scientific advancement we have, Earth, if she doesn't want to give food, she will not give. And this is basically, this is what is going to happen when Kali Yuga progresses. Earth will stop giving the food, stop giving the crops, because the population will be so sinful. Like in earlier days, like in Satyuga, farmers didn't even have to cultivate the crops. Whatever they needed, they just desired and Mother Earth would give. Because everybody was pious, everybody was following the path of dharma. So still Mother Earth is giving because, like Prabhupada has explained, because of few devotees, few sadhus who are here on earth. That's why Mother Earth is obliged to them and she still gives. Otherwise, she can stop giving. Then what we can do? We cannot produce grains and fruits and vegetables in factories. No way. But this society, modern, so-called modern society, they don't understand the value of dharma and value of mother cow, and they don't understand the problem associated with killing of cow and bull and eating them up. And the problem is nowhere in the world, even in India, leaders don't understand that. Forget leaders, even the public don't understand this. And that's when we'll keep on seeing so many natural disturbances, so many natural problems happening where the cow and the bull are getting slaughtered. Many times people say, oh, in America, they are being slaughtered every day. In in Europe also, in Russia, in China, everywhere the cows and bulls are getting slaughtered. So what is happening there? No, nothing, no problem is happening over there. Well, problems are happening, and if not, if not, then it will soon happen. So, so we have to take care of bull and cow. We have to. This is what Prabhupada is saying. Spreading of Brahminical culture as a topmost perfection of all cultural affairs. And it's a culture that we have to spread. That the people who know it, they have to help spreading the Brahminical culture. Brahminical culture doesn't mean making Brahmins, just the ritualistic Smarta Brahmins. That's not Brahminical culture. Culture means when it is ingrained, it becomes our nature. And then we take care of everybody, especially take care of bull and cow. And also at the same time, we have to serve, we have to take care of our parents, mother and father, the real mother and father. Okay, bull and cow, they represent mother and father, but the real father, mother, we have to take care of them. We have to serve them. If we don't, then how can we expect our kids to serve us when we grow up, when we grow old? Just like these days, you all must have seen that video that is going on by India TV, the interview of this brahmacharis and the interview of his parents. You all must have either seen it or heard about it. And this young boy from IIT and his parents lived in Ahmedabad, old parents, and the boy, of course, ISKCON Youth Forum will preach, and they have to preach, which is the right thing to do. And they preached to this boy also, and the boy left everything, left his parents, and he joined the temple full time, brahmachari. And the parents' mother could not walk properly. She had some problem with the legs. They were crying, and then somehow they approached India TV. India TV arranged an interview, and it became a big thing. And it's going on all over ISKCON right now. And they called the boy in the studio, uh, and among all the audience, parents were there, and then the argument or discussion happened, and finally the boy understood, I have to serve the parents, and he came back home. Of course, news media is saying, oh, mummy, papa, or mother, father, they won over bhakti. the problem is we don't understand. Bhakti can be done at home also. One has to take care of his duties. I don't think any parents can say, don't do bhakti at home. Okay, some might, because if the kids become fanatical, then they can. But we have to understand, take care of the parents while serving Krishna. Gopal Bhatt Goswami, who was one of the six Goswamis, he was from Sri Rangam. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was there in South India, traveling South India, 4 months he stayed at Gopal Bhatt Goswami's parents' house because it was a rainy season. Mahaprabhu could not go anywhere. And Gopal Bhatt was only 7 or 8 years old boy at that time. He got so attracted, so much attached to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that after 4 months when Mahaprabhu was going to leave, Gopal came to Mahaprabhu that I want to go with you. Mahaprabhu told him, no, you stay back. You stay back, you serve your parents, and once they leave the body, then you come back. Come to me. Even Mahaprabhu told him that, these instructions. Do not just leave whimsically. You have to serve your parents. And this is what Gopal Bhatt did. So he stayed till both parents left the bodies, and then he came and he joined Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. Mahaprabhu sent him, okay, now you go to Vrindavan and stay with Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami. So it's not like if we don't serve Krishna right away full time in the temple, we will not achieve mercy of Krishna. We have to take care of our responsibilities also. And when the time is right, and let the desire grow strong in our heart. Now by ISKCON's wonderful preaching all over the world, especially all over India, when the centers are there, association is there, even online association is there. So that's not a problem. One can have the association, one can keep on performing his bhakti while maintaining a very composed demeanor, while taking care, serving the parents, at the same time serve Krishna. And when the time is right, Krishna himself will make all the arrangements for the person to come and serve Krishna full time. Because then it becomes Krishna's responsibility. But in the name of course, that's also important. Brahmacharis are very important part of our movement, and they have to be there for the temple to be lively, kirtan to be lively, book distribution to go on, college preaching to go on. So many other departments are there brahmacharis take care of. But at the same time, they have to serve their parents. They have to. And moreover, I have seen many times, many brahmacharis, they become so fanatical that even when the parents come to meet them, they don't want even meet their own parents, own mother and father. I've seen that in a Delhi temple. And I chastise that brahmachari. What is the issue? She's your mother. You don't understand the value of mother. I said, go meet her. If she wants to hug you, she wants to kiss you, she has every right to do that. Every single right she has on you. And there's nothing wrong. She's your mother. But somehow we get so fanatic about relationship with the parents, especially with our parents, that we don't understand. And like yesterday we were discussing about love, the love of mother for her child, it comes as very close to the spiritual love. That's the only example that is given in the scriptures. So that love cannot be replaced by anything else or anybody else. No way. So we talk about loving Krishna, we talk about developing love for Krishna. we understand the love of mother for us. We are still on a theoretical level. We are acting on a theoretical level. First, we experience this love for us, and then we can have some glimpse of what is love for Krishna could be. So anyway, like bull and cow, they are our father and mother. We have a real father and mother also. We should take care of them. Text 19. Dharma uvacha kachit bhadre namaya mayatma manaste vichayasi mlayateshan mukhen alakshe bhavatim antaradhim dure bandhum shochasi kanchanamba. In fact, coming back to the topic of father and mother, once Bhakti Tirth Maharaj, he was giving lecture, and he told us in the class that in the beginning, he said, we got so fanatically preached, and became so fanatic that it really hurt the moment. And he said, what had happened was, we were like preached, like, oh, mother, father, everybody's Maya. Don't even talk to them, don't even look at them, don't go with them, and whatever. And he said, this is what we followed because authorities were like that. And he said, but then what happened was we got such a bad publicity in the paper, in the news media. And then parents hired somebody, I'm forgetting the name of the person, he became very famous. And they got together, they hired somebody, and this person hired some gundas, and they used to kidnap brahmacharis and brainwash them back, and I mean, to bring them back to the families. And Bhakti Tirth Maharaj said, all we had to do, what is the concern? What was the concern of parents, our parents? That is my kid all right? All they were worried about was, I mean, in America, it's a very free, very open society. They let the kids do whatever they want. But since ISKCON was something new cult, they were saying, although of course we know it's not a cult, but in America it was a cult. New lifestyle, new dress, everything was like strange. It was foreign for them. So they were worried. They were concerned about the kids' welfare. They were just worried. And it is natural for parents. And Bhakti Tirtha said, all we had to do was go meet our parents once in a while, tell them what are we doing, we are okay, nothing wrong, we are not doing anything wrong, anything illegal. That's all they wanted to know. But he said we got preached so fanatically and we all became fanatic, and it really hurt the movement at that time. And now same thing is coming to India now. Same thing. Exactly. If a boy becomes a brahmachari in a temple, what is the concern of the parents? Is my boy okay? Is my son okay? Is he doing anything illegal? Is he being fed okay? Is he being looked after okay? That's all. Just bring them to the ashram, show them around, let them meet the authority, let them meet the other devotees. They'll be convinced. Fine. And even if they say, no, you come back, you go back. Serve the parents. But this fanaticism, this really rigid nature, how in the world, when we become so rigid, how in the world we expect that we'll develop love for Krishna? How is it? How is it possible? Like some place it is said, some Maharaj said that he said, we have to make our heart so soft like a butter that Krishna will come and steal it. because Krishna likes to steal butter. So we have to make our heart so soft. Of course, heart so soft doesn't mean we just stop, we just follow each and every philosophy and each every person. No, but it means in our dealings, we have to become soft, not rigid. And this really hurts because this is not what Prabhupada wanted from the moment. This is not how he established it. Prabhupada was a sannyasi. And if you read Prabhupada Lilamrita, when when he went back to India to establish Mayapur temple, of course at that time he established three major temples, Mayapur, Vrindavan and Bombay, between 72 and 77. So his ex-wife or his wife from Grihastha Ashram, who was in Calcutta, she came to Mayapur and Prabhupada let her stay in Mayapur temple. Never heard of. A sannyasi would let his previous wife stay in the same ashram, same building as he was staying in. But Prabhupada said, it's okay, she has no other place to go to. Let her stay here. What's the problem? Of course, Prabhupada didn't meet her because that would be really against. And Prabhupada's sannyasi disciples, many times, they have met their wives from previous ashram. They were taken care of them. This is nothing to do with wife or husband or sanya. It is being compassionate towards a jiva. There's nothing wrong with that. So this being compassionate, being concerned, being having loving relationship at least with one's own parents, what is wrong in that? Where is a problem that can come for bhakti? There cannot be. Just like Brahmanand Maharaj, when he just joined and he was getting initiated, he also convinced his brother Greg, who later became Garga Muni. So they both got initiated, and their mother was there at the time of initiation. And after initiation, when they came to bow down to Prabhupada, Prabhupada told them, go first bow down to your mother, first take uh, blessings of your mother. And they both went. They bowed down to their mother. And mother was surprised, what is this happening? Because in American culture, there is no such thing as touching the feet of parents. So culture is different. But she was surprised, what are they doing? But they did that. And that was Prabhupada's mood. But somehow we are losing that mood. And this is not good for preaching. Preaching is not just going and making new devotees in the college, at the temple, or in the market, but forgetting our own relatives, forgetting our own parents. That cannot be preaching. Because if we forget our parents, forget our relatives, how to deal with them, how much negative preaching they will do. How many, I mean, anything that bad happens, that really is advertised in a open way than something positive. So if one parent's son goes away like that and he doesn't talk to his parents, how many people you think those parents are going to go and talk to? Oh, this society is like that, this society is like that. Many people. And they'll all become again, go against ISKCON. So our movement is not of becoming fanatic. Our movement is of becoming compassionate, very soft, very humble, full of love and compassion for everybody. Respect, especially for our parents. So then the movement will grow. Otherwise, we'll have problems. So I don't know. I guess it's already half an hour, so I'll stop. See anybody has any questions or comments.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mata. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I have a small question. This is the concern of some
Yeah.
devotees. So
Mm-hmm.
we say that we have to respect and worship our parents, whatever they are, because they are superiors. But sometimes they have not behaved very responsibly throughout their parenthood. So they never took care of the children. They never gave the love and care. They were just enjoying and loitering all the money that they earned. So the children became very dejected. So now these children refuse to respect them, saying that they never took care of us properly, and they in fact are exploited us so much. So when children develop this attitude, is it good for their future life, both materially and spiritually? And how should such children treat their parents? I know they are just giving back what they received, but is this the right attitude that we should follow?
Well, first of all, if the children are devotees, then they should follow the example of Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, whose father was the king of the Asuras, still how much respect Prahlad Maharaj had for him. So that is the real example for us to follow.
Okay.
Whatever Hiranyakashipu did, he had to go through his consequences, but that is between him and God. And suppose the children are not devotees, and still they have some grudge against their parent, also against the father. But as a matter of respect, they have to respect the father. Father is the one who gave them life. Father is the one who brought them in this world. And whatever the karma they had with the father, that's been taken care of now. Maybe previous lives, they had done something to that person. So from that angle also, they have to respect the father. Of course, in their dealing, respect has to be there, but whatever practically they have to do, they can, so that they don't lose more money or whatever the case may be. But the respect should be there.
So when such father or mother they instruct us even after we have become independent, and we are in conflict with what they want us to do, how do we deal with them then?
See, after when one grows up, one is become independent, self-sufficient, he can deal with some God-given intelligence. I mean, respecting father doesn't mean one has to obey everything. Respect is there. Respect has to be there. But to obey everything that doesn't go with my values or my thing, that one has to see how much leverage one has to give. But then at the same time, now if you listen to Sister Shivani, then she would say you have to give positive vibrations. You have to give, send positive vibrations, send blessings to that person. And from psychological point of view, if we look at, which she is right, I mean, from that angle, if we look at just pure psychological, if a person is too demanding or not behaving properly exactly as per the scriptures, we're not talking devotional level, just a scriptural level, then there is lots of things that are lacking in him. So if somebody is, say, physically not acting, not working properly, his physical body is not doesn't work properly. So we have so much of compassion for him, then we want to help him all the time. But if somebody is lacking something emotionally or mentally, it means we need to help him also. So if a person gets angry too fast, or he is demanding, or he is being abusive, or he is being violent, or whatever the thing is, means he is lacking a lot inside. So he needs lots of compassion, lots of help, lots of blessings. And that can be given by a person who is full. A person who is full, he'll remain stable. He will not get disturbed. A person who is lacking, he will get disturbed very easily. So we have to become full, and then we have to help others. Of course, it's not easy. I'm saying what I'm saying.
Okay,
It's
Prabhu. Thank you.
difficult. It's very difficult. But regardless, we have to respect our parents. That's for sure. Should we stop?
Prabhuji,
Thank you.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, just add
Yes.
2 lines here on the same
Yes, Vinay.
context.
Yes, brother.
Prabhuji, I do understand at the childhood we are not that matured, and if we get some kind of scolding, or we have not, just for an example, if not treated well, some kid is not treated well, immaturity, because of the immaturity he can retaliate, or may not like their parents. But once he is grown up, he has built up, he is matured enough to understand everything. I think it should be, he should just forgive everything and love their parents, because at the end, when the parents become older, they look for affection and love from their kids, and they also feel what they have done. If they have not treated their kids on a right way, they will always think about it, isn't that?
Yeah, yeah, obviously. But every case is different, so you have to get case from case. But regardless, the respect should be there for parents. That has to be there.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. So I guess we should stop here. You all have a wonderful day. In fact, today is again very auspicious day. Today is the day when Srila Prabhupada reached America in 1965. Oh, 66, I'm sorry. 66.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Prabhu.